Hello everyone, and welcome to another Meet the Characters for Flustered in the Faewild. We're here today with Sean, who is the fourth player we're seeing. I'm Emma, I'm the DM for the campaign. I use the pronouns Em or Emma. And Sean, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe a little bit about our second returning character?
Yeah, of course. So my name is Sean. I use the pronouns he, him. I am playing Old Jorgie, who also uses he, him. Jorgie appeared in the Windfall in Waterdeep campaign alongside Ogden, and kind of set himself up as the kind of, I don't know, go-to gaffer.
Props.
Kind of, but props largely, but then also just so turned out to have some artificer-y type skills, and put those to moderate use. I mean, my favourite point for him was still probably running the one-man tech in the last episode, but sorry, spoiler alert. If you're watching this, go back, watch it all.
It's been a good 3 months now, so I feel like we're past spoiler alerts, probably, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be giving away anything for One Division, so I think we're all right.
Yeah, fair. But yes, so at the end of Windfall in Waterdeep, somehow the characters found themselves going to the Faewild, which is how Old Jorgie finds himself there. And so we're now we're going to start from the old character model, which we have here, and we're going to update it. So today we are doing a Meet the Characters. So we're using Hero Forge's character builder. So Hero Forge offers basically an opportunity for you to build your own mini. So we're going to be looking at all of the options available in Hero Forge and customizing the mini we have already made for Old Jorgie into to reflect the changes that have happened to Old Jorgie while he's been in the Faewild. So let's dive straight in. So here is what we built previously for Old Jorgie. So you can see he is an amazing tortle. It was very important to you, Sean, that he not be wearing clothes on his top half.
Yeah, anatomically correct tortles can't get through the shell.
He had this beautiful wooden prop dagger, and
which I don't think we ever actually used.
No, and a little prop lantern. So obviously he's still a tortle.
Yep, still a tortle. I don't imagine he's changed too much in terms of his measurements. Maybe a bit more of Faewild, but that's I think we can leave the measurements, and certainly he is still a tortle.
So we nothing to add or change in any of these sliders here.
No, I think I'm happy. Yeah, yeah.
He is in his 50s, so probably quite set in his body.
Yeah, exactly. He's only going to be getting rounder, and I think for Old Jorgie's sake, we'll leave the belly slider where it is.
In terms of what he's wearing, so at the moment you've got these quite practical trousers. You've got your scarf that was knitted for you by the costume mistress, and that's you've got your little gloves and your hat. Have any of those changed?
I think the only thing that would potentially have changed would be the trousers. Like, that's the only thing I can in my head think maybe the climate of the Faewild might have required some slightly different trousers. But then, as you say, they're kind of cargo trousers with lots of pockets. I don't know whether utility might have won over, but yeah, let's have a look at the trousers anyway.
What kind of thing do you want to have a look at?
I think it's still going to have to be fairly practical.
Do you want
what's the bottom at the moment on the screen? The bottom leftmost one.
These ones?
Is that what I've got on anyway?
No, these are a little bit different. So you can see these have a lot more. These have got knee pads and they've got straps and.
Yeah, more strappy, more kind of padded.
A lot more detail to them. These are the pants of someone who's serious.
You know what? I'm very tempted by those. I don't know. Let's have a scroll down, see what.
So So, in terms of pockets, I'm not seeing many pockets. I think we're in the skirts section at the moment.
Yeah, gonna have to scroll past the skirts if we want pockets.
Well, unfortunately, that is the case. There's some. Oh, there's football pants.
Yeah.
I think there's what you were already wearing. So there's the cargo pants. They've got fewer pockets. You could have jodhpurs with leg bulges.
You know, I think I'm actually pretty happy with these. I was half expecting to be hitting the old Control Z, but no, I like those.
Yeah, they're nice actually. They're more practical.
Yeah, probably more on the sci-fi side of things, but I think this is just part of the Faewild.
We can colour them so they don't look particularly sci-fi. Do you want to keep the gloves as they are?
I do like his gloves. Let's have a look at the gloves. I think the hat and the scarf are going to be the kind of definite. Let's not even consider.
So at the moment you have the fingerless gloves. There are some that have like kind of, those are obviously marksman's ones, but there are some that have like more fingers to them. But I think those are the kind of, if you want fingerless ones, those are kind of your best kind of plain fingerless gloves. Yeah.
I don't think he's quite gone to the metal rocker kind of bangles side of things either. So
I think those are the best kind of plain fingerless ones.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick show, isn't it? What do you want to change? Nothing.
Well, I mean, it's good to have a look and to make sure that it's we've got all the right bits in, and we're keeping the hat and the scarf as is. Got to make sure that the top half is warm.
Well, yeah, exactly. You can't put a shirt on, so he's got to have the biggest, warmest scarf possible.
And now you've mentioned a shield, so what are we dropping both of these things?
Yeah, so I think during the kind of intervening time of I don't know how much time it is because we haven't started the campaign yet, but the amount of time, which is past
indeterminate
time, yes, he will have kind of been practicing some of the more kind of, I was going to say feral, that's not what I mean, like
artificery.
Yeah, the kind of more practical for war than a prop dagger side of things. So yeah, I think a shield is definitely going to be on one side, and the other item, I've got a couple of items that I can choose from. He's actually always had a crossbow, but he never used it.
It's always good to have one, just stashed away somewhere. We'll not ask where, just in case.
So one of the things that Old Jorgie's going to be doing is one of his infusions going to be for a bag of holding. So that is where the crossbow and anything will reside.
It's good to know.
So I had a little bit of a sneak at the shields. There was one which so my kind of thought is that Jorgie's ended up with a piece of prop scenery.
Nice.
So it's actually a flat with a bush painted on it.
Very cute.
So I'm kind of looking for the one that will give us the most surface detail for a painting, as it were. So I think there was one with some nice rivets. Or I think, did we just pass it?
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Do you want it shield in the left hand?
Can we have it in the other hand, I think?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a lefty, so I'd like my characters to be predominantly weapon handling.
Obviously, we'll change the pose so that it's not.
Maybe.
Let's just go something a bit more neutral so that it's not quite so. There we go.
No worries.
So that it's not like shield out at a weird angle. And then what for the other hand?
So the other item that he's going to have picked up along the way is going to be a sledgehammer, which practically is for hammering pegs in when they're setting up kind of an outdoor marquee stage kind of thing, but can also be used for whacking foos up the head.
Absolutely. Any particular one?
I think, is there one that is actually just a big old sledgehammer? blacksmith. Is there a hefty one that he could?
That one's a big old.
Oh, there. Yeah, that looks like that'll drive some pegs into the ground. Definitely. That's probably not what they're called when it's camping. You can tell I don't do a lot of
mallets,
setting up marquees myself.
Rubber mallets usually for camping. From someone who was forced to do a lot of camping as a child.
I spared that, thankfully.
So you currently have a little pouch at the side. Are we keeping the pouch?
I think I like that pouch. I mean, we can have a quick look. Oh, there's a whole load of stuff in the side items, though, isn't there?
There is.
Let's filter it down to like the miscellaneous, because I'm still happy. I think I'd still quite like it to be a pouch.
So they've got some new pouches. These are potion bottles, but I mean, they kind of look like pouches. They've got the kind of square pouches. You currently have the more kind of
nice bag
pouch. These ones look a bit more like more modern, I guess. Then you can have, I guess, an anchor if you really wanted. Wisdom of the Sixth. Rope.
I think.
Just a random orb.
Random crystal ball.
A dice. Very important to have one with you at all times. There's this sort of more, this less full-looking pouch. You can have an umbrella.
I think I'm going to do the old man thing.
Human heart.
Yeah,
Sorry.
We'll just ride on past that one.
We're in Starbucks now. I think those are the kind of the pouchy options. Oh, a chicken?
Yeah, rubber chicken. I mean, very theatre, but I think I'll probably pass on that one. Let's have a look. There was a pouch right above the one that we've got. Let's have a look at it. But I can't promise I won't just do the old man thing of now like what I've got.
That is that one.
Now like what I've got.
I think it kind of looks too modern. That one brings you back into kind of fantasy.
Yeah, especially because we've kind of gone a little bit over with the trousers. We need to pull it back with the
with the pouch.
Yeah.
I would ask if you want any back items, but I think it might interact weirdly with the shell.
I think you can kind of have them hanging on there, but I quite like the shell unencumbered.
Unencumbered shell. Anything on the eyes? Has Old Jorgie's eyesight gone downhill?
Did we try this before? Try the spectacles. There's those ones. How do they look on them?
Oh no.
They kind of interact with the hat, don't they?
Yeah, they're kind of half inside the hat. They're cute though. I don't know if you can do anything on that with the posing. No, you can't pose them differently. Yeah.
Unfortunate combination of face, glasses and hat there. But no, I think if anything has happened to Jorgie's eyesight, he's sorted it out with magical contact lenses, perhaps.
Fair. Have you acquired any jewellery? I think you have one ring here already.
I don't know, Emma. Have I acquired any jewellery?
I don't know. It's your character, Sean. Have you acquired any jewellery?
of the magical variety?
Probably not.
I mean, it's worth a shot, isn't it? If you don't ask. He's very no nonsense, isn't he? So I think he's probably happy as he is. We could go to base items.
Yes. So
because I noticed that he's in he's on the boards in the theatre.
Yes. So I'm going to take that out because we're not on the boards for this one. I'm just going to put in.
Please not the turd.
No. Where have they gone?
Mushrooms.
But items can be whatever you would want. I mean, genuinely, whatever you'd want. You can have all sorts of things.
So, Jorgie's other invocation this time around is going to be homunculus servant, which is one of the artificer item things, which in Jorgie's case, Jorgie actually touched upon this earlier, and this might be something that comes up. Maybe we'll completely pass it by and he'll have to come back a third time, who knows. But Jorgie was an orphan, and as a young snapling growing up, had a mouse kind of keep him company. Lifespan of mice typically about 3 to 5 years, so obviously doesn't have the original mouse, but has made his homunculus to look like a mouse with kind of angel wings.
Oh, that's adorable.
So the angel wings, obviously for Hero Forge purposes, tuck quite in neatly. Yeah, they very much just look like his back.
So I think we can do we can do
there's a rat.
Single rat.
Yeah. So that can be my homunculus.
Adorable.
Homunculi. Single.
Single homunculus.
Been a while since I did Latin.
Posing. How? Now, how do you want to pose Old Jorgie? Because obviously we've straightened him up.
I think he's probably still fairly hunched over. So is that the one we had before? That is the one we had before, isn't it? I mean, I like it. I'm clearly set in my ways.
Even more hunched over.
I mean, that's very 3-point landing, but yeah, I think let's stick with that.
There are that's still a crouchy one, but I think that's the one that might have been the one you had before, actually.
Yeah, may have been actually.
And this one's more of kind of a shieldy pose.
I think, given that we've got a shield, let's
use it.
Let's use the shield pose.
And then the face. Has anything changed in his expression?
That's a good question. I mean, he's still cheerful. I don't know. Let's whack the snarl up just like to 5 or whatever. What does that do?
I can't actually.
Doesn't seem to.
I can't actually see anything happening. Oh, there it goes. It's mostly around the eyes. So if you can see, it's like pulling in.
Ah, yeah. Oh, that's the eyesight problems that we're talking about. I still would quite like the smile to be up fairly high. So let's maybe, yeah. And I don't know. We're in the Faewild. I have a feeling that pretty much everything is going to confuse him. So maybe let's just have a smidge of confusion as well.
It's automatically pulling the other ones back. There you go. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, that pretty much sums up my feelings. So.
This is how I feel. Now, let's have a look. I'm wondering about just pulling.
Making it a bit more.
I'm just wondering about just pulling it down slightly so we can see him a little bit more. Because otherwise, when we get the mini, all we'll see is shield.
Shield.
Which is fine. But the other thing we can do is we can move the rat. Well, the mouse. Or we can kind of twist it around so it's looking in the same direction you are, if you like.
Yeah, let's.
Or it can go sort of so it's between your feet. I can move the mushrooms as well, so it's not interacting weirdly with them.
I think that looks good. Yeah, kind of protective.
Yeah.
Benefit from the shield as well, kind of thing.
Yeah. I might just move that one now. Which mushroom is it? Not that one. Not that one. Not that
It's all right.
one.
We'll play some funky music over this bit.
Not that one either. So it must be item 5. It's always item 5. I'm just going to pop that one just away a bit so it's not quite so cluttered down there. And then I think that was item 2, wasn't it? Yeah. He can go sideways and forward. Ugh.
Yeah, maybe a bit more central.
Right, I think that's slightly better.
Cool.
Okay, and are you happy with how the sledgehammer is? Kind of relaxed.
Yeah, I think I've probably a relaxed grip, and I think on the sledgehammer part of the menu, you can actually slide it down so that he's possibly gripping it a bit closer to the head.
Yeah.
I think just for a rest position, that feels closer to the heaviest bit. I don't know where my science knowledge has gone. The pivot point.
Yeah.
Stay in school, kids.
And then I just wonder. That looks slightly better. Yeah, there we go. So you're kind of looking towards whatever that is.
Yeah, whatever it is that has facilitated the use of the shield.
Let's just... There we go. Perfect.
Fantastic. Looks great already.
Alright, let's stick some... Right, decals first. So, you have the one you had previously underneath. Do you still like that?
It was a kind of, turtley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think, his markings, like you say, he's 50 odd. They're not going to have shifted too considerably. So.
Yeah, and we had. I'm not sure we carried anything through onto his legs actually.
Yeah, I think we tried something and then just it didn't quite
work.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that there's like
there's this
just a thing on the ankle. Which one were you looking?
The dart frog here. I don't think we had that last time, which might look quite nice.
Well, let's see where it puts them.
So that is kind of just here, but it's symmetrical, which I think works quite well with the top. Should we try that?
Yeah, let's add those on. I mean, the markings are quite subtle anyway, so it's
the pouch. Oh, that's blood spatter. Yeah.
Now the shield. Oh, I've got so many new options. the shield is where we might need to do some fun stuff because as I mentioned, Jorgie's basically just carrying a flat. So I had a little sneaky look at the decals so that we weren't going to have to spend too long on this. I found that there's a heart icon, and I flipped it upside down and made it a bit bigger.
Okay.
It's a passable bush.
It's a passable bush. There's the heart.
Was it that heart, or was there a?
There's also.
I feel like there was one that was. Gone.
They don't want any of the leafy. They're supposed to there's like single leaves, aren't they?
Are these new decals?
Are these new decals everything. I see before me? There is that's a quill. So that's an antler. There's a clover. There's just a single leaf. There's a sort of ferny leaf.
It's a maple leaf.
There's a maple leaf.
Possibly a little bit too O Canada, but not that you can be too O Canada. It's fine for some.
Apparently that's a koi fish, but that kind of looks like a bush to me as well.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
That's
the heart I used because it had that kind of rough outline. It just felt a bit more organic and quickly painted theatre aspect to it.
So
Yeah, so I think rotation all the way around, and then you can move it down a bit as well, can't you? I think.
yes.
So maybe can we have it bigger a little bit as well? And down a
little bit smaller.
down a bit.
There?
Down a bit more. So I can still see it. That looks perfect.
Cool.
And you're colouring it from here.
Oh no, I'll colour it in the main menu, but
and then in the splatter, just for a little bit of extra thing, I just thought maybe add something for some extra colouring. Yeah.
It's red.
It doesn't matter if it.
So we can't really see it, but
So we can't see it.
what do you want? Misty or?
Yeah, I think so. It just looks like they've tried to do a bit of dappling,
Cool.
bit of a dapple effect on there.
I'm assuming you don't want blood splatter on anywhere else.
I think I'm all right. We'll see whether Jorgie gets in the thick of it too much with the.
It's always quite entertaining to just put it on, but it's a bit much.
I've seen some people use it for just dirt, right up to the ankles, and some fun things.
Yeah. All right. Where shall we start? Shall we have a look at these skin bits that we put in new?
Yeah, good shout.
So if we go into the mix, hopefully we've still got. So this was the that was the extra skin bit that we pulled. So do you like that? It's just added in a tiny bit of
slightly lighter colour.
yeah, just around the ankles. What do you think?
Can we try the darker one on those bits? Just see what that looks like.
So cute. What do you think?
I feel like as he gets older, he's probably going to be getting darker patches rather than lighter.
Yeah,
so I think
probably.
the darker patch. Yeah.
It's very cute. Okay, and then if we pull into the trousers, so we already have kind of all of these leather colours. Unless you want more interesting colours in the straps.
Let's colour them brown for the moment. And I can't promise I'm not going to do the old man thing of no, I like the brown. But maybe there might be somewhere that we could put some nice red, just to complement the scarf and the bag. Yeah, I like that. Maybe on the cod piece, I'm going to call it. That's got a bit of a frame as well, hasn't it? Do you think that's a bit much?
I think it's quite cute, actually. It's because that red's not too vibrant. It's not like this bit is red. Through there as well. That might be a bit much underneath the other red pouch. I'm kind of losing it.
Yeah.
And put it in there. So that is all of the trousers.
Lovely. Should we do the wooden bits? Do we have a wood? We do.
There is a wood here, which I guess would have been the thing
dagger.
previously, but I think something a bit darker might be quite nice for the shield. That's hair. That's wood. Ooh. They always come out of way different colour than you're expecting.
I was thinking maybe the frame and then the background might be painted blue as if it was sky.
Nice.
Unless the sky in the Faewild is a different colour, in which case they might have gone.
Feels like this is giving things away, but I usually in the Faewild when I portray it, I usually say that the sky's pink, just because I think it's fun. But
Oh,
it's
pink
up
sky.
to you what colour you colour the sky.
I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny that I will be attempting to use this as camouflage at some point. You know, who knows? Probably not going to do very well at it, but it feels like if the sky is pink, then we should probably be painting it pink.
I've put in some pink for you there. And then, what colour were you thinking for your bush? I guess the plant.
Yeah, I think kind of darker green outlines. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's the spatter. So there's the dark green. There's the light green.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can put in a slightly different one if you want. Lighter one.
Oh, can we try? Yeah, the original green on the spatter.
Yeah.
Let's see what that. I'm trying to envision it the other way around. Can we do it the other way around?
Yeah. That looks nice.
That's a bit more subtle as well.
Yeah.
And maybe we could go back in and just tweak, and now that we can see the spatter, just make it a little bit bigger. Maybe.
Yes. Cards.
It's so customizable. Like it's just
It's great.
blows me away all the time.
Do you want it to be kind of over the sides, like you kind of got a bit carried away?
Yeah, I think slightly over like the edges, but maybe because you can turn the wrap down. Because I think at the moment the spatter might be on the other side of the shield as well, possibly.
Okay. It doesn't look like
Is it?
it.
Oh, it's not. Okay, maybe because it's a design on the front of the shield, it's not pulled through. But
It is just ever so slightly here now.
okay. I think Jorgie probably is a perfectionist, but also the pressures of theatre kind of force you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So I definitely think there'd be a little bit of green on the edges as well.
Yeah. Cool. And then rivets. Something pretty basic, or?
Yeah, and I think probably not too shiny as well. They're probably going to be on the kind of dull, the weathered menu. Is there something close to the wood so they don't stand out? Ooh, I like that actually. What do you think?
I think it looks great. Cool. And then on your let's just pop something into the back. So there's the rivets and probably the wood again. Just for the stand. That's too yellow.
Is this for the straps?
Yeah, that one's a little bit too. There we go. What do you think?
I like it. Yeah, I think that is exactly Jorgie's style. Sledgehammer?
This sledgehammer. Let's do the haft first. So, what kind of wood is the haft? Is it again something relatively like standard, or do you want something a little bit darker? It could go.
Yeah, probably darker. Maybe what's the second one from the top? Yeah,
It's that one. That's
darker than that, maybe.
So what I'll do is I'll just pop that one in and change it.
Yes.
There?
A bit more on the lighter and browner, I think. A little bit more. A little bit more brown. I think I'm happy with that. Do you think that's gonna blend in too much?
No, that's great. And then the head, I guess, would be metal.
Yeah, just like a very dark iron, probably.
Okay.
What are we on now?
That is coal.
Okay. First one on the system of the brown. always makes me laugh.
That's a more kind of grey, but still quite.
Yeah, I'm imagining the kind of, I don't know, very typical, just black hammerhead kind of thing. In the dark menu, is there anything there, or at the bottom is the?
So in the dark menu, that's kind of a browny one. That's the black. If you want something, that's got less shine to it. So
I just see something peeking in the gunmetal.
So that's the gunmetal. This one's called iron. So that's kind of a flat grey. That's the flat black, and that was the dark black.
Yeah, I think I like the gunmetal just because I do like the edges to have a bit of highlighting to them.
And then maybe. Oh, that's all one.
Oh, that's the.
Interesting. Any thoughts on that? Because that obviously carries through.
Carries through to there. What about one of the other ones we turned down for the hammerhead?
So that's the kind of flat grey. I think something shiny might actually show it off nice. More.
Okay.
Maybe not orange, but.
I mean, possibly my favourite metal in there is the clockwork one. Which I think is scroll down. In the pastel, the first one, clockwork gold. What do you think?
Yeah, very nice.
Just a little bit of a hint that. Did we get a buckle accidentally, or were they always that colour?
No, they were always that colour.
Okay.
Cool. In which case, let's do your mouse familiar. What colour are they?
So, I think he's still probably going to be going for very kind of natural colours, just because Jorgie's artifice skill is carpentry, so the familiar is probably still made of wood. So yeah, maybe some of the kind of browns, or even just pick something from the wood menu. Let's just hand it up.
What kind of wood do you want?
Maybe one of the polished ones.
Yeah.
Or the orangey one, walnut.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, its little feet are different colours. Would they be the same colour, or do you want a different colour?
What's the one next to it? The slightly lighter oak. I think you can do the tail as well. Can you?
Yes, you can, because technically it's a rat and they have different coloured tails. And then it's got a little, obviously it's got eyes. What colour are its eyes?
You're asking all of the hard questions now. Probably in the kind of glass menu, I'm thinking, because I don't know. The artificer thing does say, you carve it or you do whatever you do to it, and then it becomes a thing. Even the burnt wood are suddenly now there. So I'm thinking something.
It's gonna have to be a zoom.
Yeah, gonna have to.
Oh no! Here we go.
Here you go.
That's the purple. If you want something a little bit
pinker.
The pink looks a bit kind of demonish. I would say maybe.
Yeah, I mean, what about the lenses, the black one? I'm just thinking, because years and years ago I used to actually own rats as well, and we had white ones with red eyes, but I don't think we ever had any others. Like typically the eyes were black, I think.
It's very cute with shiny black eyes. There it is.
Exactly, they stand out.
And then these toadstools are this colour.
Yes, got to match everyone else. Can't be standing out.
You haven't seen the overlay that we're recording in, but it also has pink toadstools on it. So this is the worst bit is doing the stalks. So
yeah, I tend to start off with a theme just so that I know that there won't be anything that comes off white, but I know plenty of people who I start off with a theme and I typically will change everything anyway. It's just like it kind of groups things for me,
Yeah. There we go. And the bases are going to be this colour. So there we go.
Nice.
There is Old Jorgie. He's looking great. Are you
updated for level 5?
Anything that you've now changed your mind on and want to go back in?
Did we edited the decal, the spatter?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I think he's looking pretty dapper for his old age.
He looks very cute, and he's got this little cute mouse as well, which looks less cute when it's green. But yeah, he looks amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time to remake Old Jorgie with me, Sean, and we're very excited to start the campaign. And we hope that you will join us. If you made it to the end of the video, do tweet at us and let us know. And we hope you'll join us for the first session, which will be very soon, to see what Old Jorgie has been up to since the end of Windfall and Waterdeep, and what is happening in Flustered in the Faewild. So thank you so much, Sean. Thank you, everyone, and we will see you all soon. Bye.
See you later, everyone.